The wild boar, one of the most ancient and powerful creatures of the natural world, has long been a resident of dense forests and wild environments across the globe. This animal is not only a symbol of strength but also an embodiment of exceptional survival skills. Despite its rough, heavy appearance, the wild boar is, in fact, extremely quick and dangerous when it feels threatened. With a strong jaw and sharp tusks, this animal can charge at its enemies with astonishing speed, making any creature think twice before confronting it. Wild boars are large animals with a massive body and relatively short, thin legs. Their body is short and strong, while the hindquarters are less developed. The area behind the shoulder blades forms a hump, and their neck is so short and thick that it is almost immobile. The head of this animal is very large, making up about 1/3 of its total body length. They have small, deep-set eyes, and their ears are long and wide. This species has well-developed tusks that protrude from the mouths of mature males. Wild boars can run at a maximum speed of 40 kilometers per hour and jump to a height of 140 to 150. The wild boar is one of the mammal species with the widest distribution in the world, as well as the most widely distributed wild pig species. It has been classified as a species of least concern in the IUCN Red List due to its wide range. Wolves are the main predators of wild boars across most of their natural range, except in the Far East and the Lesser Sunda Islands, where they are replaced by tigers and Komodo dragons, respectively. The wild boar has a long-standing history associated with humans, being the ancestor of most domestic pig breeds and a major game animal for millennia. In recent decades, wild boars have also interbred again, and this feral species has become a serious invasive pest in parts of America and Australia. As true wild boars became extinct in Great Britain before the development of modern English, the same terms are often used for both true wild boar and pigs, especially large or semi-wild ones. The English boar stems from the Old English BBR, which is thought to be derived from the West Germanic bear, of unknown origin. 13. Boar is sometimes used specifically to refer to males, and may also be used to refer to male domesticated pigs, especially breeding males that have not been castrated. In hunting terminology, wild boars are classified by their age with different names to specify each stage of development. Wild boars from 0 to 10 months old are called squeakers when they are still very immature. From 10 to 12 months old, they move to the juvenile stage, young wild boars. At around 2 years old, they are referred to as a pig of the sounder, at which point they have become adult members of the herd. When they reach the age of 3 to 5 years, they are called boar of the 4th, 5th, 6th year, depending on the number of years they have lived. For wild boars over 6 years old, they are referred to as old boar, and those older than 7 years are called grand old boar. The elder wild boars, often the largest and most powerful in nature. Wild boars are among the most widespread ungulates globally, with an impressive ability to survive in harsh conditions. Their secret lies not only in their omnivorous diet, but also in their powerful snouts, capable of digging through soil, rocks, and even breaking through frozen ground in search of food. This ability allows wild boars to survive harsh winters when food becomes scarce. For wild boars, nothing is off limits, from roots, grasses, and nuts to even the carcasses of other animals. Everything can become a valuable source of nutrition that helps them sustain life. However, their diverse diet is not the only factor that helps wild boars survive and thrive. From a young age, males begin to display strong personalities and a readiness to compete. The tussles between young boars and the herd are not just play. They are crucial exercises to hone their fighting skills. As they mature, these confrontations form the foundation for future battles over territory, food, and mating rights. In the world of wild boars, there seems to be little that can cause them fear. With a fierce fighting spirit and a robust physique, wild boars can stand their ground against most predators. However, no matter how strong they are, they still face formidable enemies in the wild. One of the greatest and most fearsome enemies of wild boars is none other than the wolf. Wolves are highly organized hunters, working in packs with excellent cooperation skills to take down prey larger than themselves. The habitats of wild boars and wolves overlap in many areas, making encounters between the two species frequent. However, wild boars are not easy prey. An adult wild boar can weigh significantly more than a wolf, and they rarely choose to flee when attacked. Instead, wild boars often use their strength to counterattack. Their powerful charges, combined with their large bodies and sharp tusks, can inflict serious injuries on their enemies. For a lone wolf, facing off against an adult wild boar is a risky gamble. Another reason wild boars are a tough prey for wolves is their extremely thick and durable hide, which helps them resist even the strongest bites from the pack. Even when pushed to the brink and nearly collapsing, wild boars can rise again and keep fighting due to their exceptional stamina. This resilience makes wolf pack attacks, no matter how well coordinated, not always successful. In some cases, wild boars don't fight alone. When facing danger, the entire herd can band together in a counterattack, forming a defensive barrier with continuous strikes from multiple directions. This coordinated effort often forces the wolf pack to retreat in chaos. In many regions, hunting dogs are trained by humans to hunt wild boars, and the confrontation between wild boars and hunting dogs is often extremely fierce. Despite being well trained, when faced with an adult wild boar, the dogs often pay a high price. With its massive size and sheer strength, a wild boar can easily overpower individual dogs, tossing them aside and continuing the fight. The wild boar's ferocity in these battles often makes it the ultimate victor. Although wolves pose a significant threat to wild boars, among predators, tigers are truly their most formidable opponents. Tigers not only surpass wild boars in size but also possess excellent camouflage abilities, making them superb hunters in the dense forests. A tiger can spend hours, or even an entire day, stalking its prey, patiently waiting for the perfect moment to strike. When attacking, a tiger typically strikes when the wild boar is off guard, lunging from behind or the side to target the throat. With its superior muscular strength, a tiger can easily overpower the boar by biting into its neck and using its sharp claws to pin the prey down. However, even for a tiger, an attack on a wild boar is not always successful. The boar's thick, tough hide can sometimes force the tiger to exert significant effort to subdue it. In cases where the boar is exceptionally large and strong, the tiger may abandon the hunt if the risk seems too great. Although wild boars face many natural enemies ranging from wolves and hunting dogs to tigers, their resilience, strength, and exceptional defense abilities allow them not only to survive, but also to thrive. With incredible endurance, thick skin, and a fierce fighting spirit, wild boars are among the most resilient creatures in the natural world. Even top predators must be cautious of their ability to defend and counterattack. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Thanks, everyone.